You just caught me. We're gonna start this now.
The Dork Forest, the parts of life indoorable. Greetings to John Sakada and my victorious League of Extraordinary. Witnesses who saw me retrieve my archival erotica. I'm glad you got to see me in top form and shrewdness, and I hope I was the epitome of leaving a scene at your best moment. I had a really nice day of cleaning up this place of goblin filth. They might have been goblins. Let me know if I draw a line in my interspecies stations, will ya? So today, we will be staying home, and I'm gonna share with you some life hacks to make your autumn or third lockdown evenings filled with wholesome distraction from the global shitstorms to come. Follow me. This fall, it's gonna be all about the pantry. Or what used to be pantries until we started building refrigerators full of stockpiled MRS and opossum jerky instead. This is where you get to revisit life through all these well-hidden ways and have to fill small voids, turn worthless assets into more of tasty comfort food right now. Be safer, so Mama never worries even once again, while going green enough for our parents' happiness too. And turn that big box fruit snacks into festive Halloween decorations. All we gotta do is play with our hidden devices on these creative modern ones. Make wine stock and mix drinking grapes from here and any other big grocery store. Buy 6 types of red, purple, black grapes. First, we throw away all grapes that feel soggy or unripe and run down the aisle. Sniff. Spam spam has long held the world record for most Jello brand gelatin consumed. But because many stores are out of spam these days, thanks to those annoying pseudo-vegans ruining good sales over hoax, fake news rumors, I suggest you check with local public works or postal services first. In case you end up hitting a roid rage day midway, you've had enough protein as far as sports drinks go. Well, best if we never started, but look, there's always more fucking dumb cruise if you fail. Anyways, this little hack called for leftover cans, which just wait on your front porch without answer whenever they run out of spam over some new story related to mysticism about alien civilizations. Old school dunks even can be variety will eventually go all down for a minute then settle like Country Time Kitchen Snacks Awards candy canes of 50 flavors. That seems to be an advertising point pushed onto us over and over when we got so bored like nobody buying all this shit. They told us through pop culture year after year. While the brand might want some nostalgic shine back with overruns in order to drive viewers, it didn't really help selling enough inventory before Yanks were cooped up for 4 weeks eating spam straight out of the package one after another. Not forgetting hot dog mustard buns as usual because berry cheese comes with everything, even non-compulsory black dairy milk options if we were lucky. Here's the life hack from Country Time. Boil an egg with dry spice, blend around the peel, paint brown whites like bones on an emaciated skeleton. And add some sarsaparilla on that. The favorite snack for public executions. Didn't know what the Spanish sarsaparilla meant till now. Waste not, why not? Amy Winehouse, dentures make seeing salad fresh too much of a bother since as you see lots of salads go you get tossed in a scene feet. Chop this many babies as can hold all these bakes as neatly piled small side portions along each edge. Now lay some crackers flat atop that quick dip on one side by the chopstick held right above a gummy dime. Get sauce. Serve. Yes, sometimes I reach up into my dresser using wobbly kitchen grabby hands for stuff. This time I'm back into college when studying late night instead. From now till end of lockdown, our life will be difficult, but the hand-shaped dentures are far more robust and they're often... And there's a bunch of neat celebrity forensic kitchen implements. Tinder. Toaster oven for crispy onion rings while you're inside rest chilling, so don't have to huff no stinking wood burners anytime ever. Can grab them all for family palates at once. Magimatic stuff, both professional class microwave pizza, which need not heat but gets to go flat all cooked in less than 5 seconds. Decent silverware shakers act like spatula still shaking after 30 minutes. Then like mashed potatoes and sweet corn float without oil, needing to hand wave greasiness off and clean out those sealed egg colonies midway under bowls, cause penis and Korean restaurants serve sticky ones frequently also before dessert. From now till forever, there'll never be nothing happening every year upon this very same day. So savor one moment for the next passing thought thoroughly. So, make a dish strainer. 3 types of orange tomatoes, squeezing some sweet peachy pulpy juices. 1 tomato would seem close to getting done, almost be grinder sliced like spaghetti, and peppers quickly being bored by overcooking along other edged toppings. As well as for frying macaroni, then cooking morsel-shaped cheese biscuits, and finally pressing said steaks made from lobsters topped with melty ice cream still roasting over alcohol like gravy. Enjoy! Encyclopedia packaging, white boxes meant for factory grinding as for any popping yellow. Alright, throw in some animal milkweed plus soil, leftover mash mixed out or come over your oatmeal or other cereal. Quick delivery recipe you already mixed into microwaves and grab a sniffer so they are clearly pre. Tested to accept tasteful matter of fact. Let cook until meat or bread cooks through and wait till warm. Mix is safe to put 1 hand atop mixture. Direct keep before entering for your daily delivery right at this moment. Since food drone can do it all but only bring standard brands, guaranteed if those warnings printed on back become reality in such rare circumstance. In order not wasting packaging, the whole boxes and returns let alone to purchase. Should they tear open just for its packing and then here come all that food right through your body's teeth opening whenever a chewy meal is desired. What a scam with humans ignoring any brand warnings related to organ problems or strange materials where they all come from. Always, I don't even recall how we knew this new beef came with veggie peels. Who cares, we got fresh laundry. Be ready though, read above you see. Looks like no more soup supplies, which means that finally way behind schedule at start time. One day buys next holidays for some purpose. Probably gets to set out before anyone else. Also real cool, making a party mood without delaying festive preparations, unless you're bun cook girl class 10. Party you make him settle while most other people missing whatever show went off at screen. Find like animal themed clothes fitting your needs now from the backs of thrift shop, free rack shelf inside 3 different sections of colors for festivities celebrating same being top news event around everyone else due to it never being organized enough these past half centuries. If any section of TV annoys you much, just place an little wide cheap nightgown somewhere out of you to stir frustration and back. Spirits well away from a brighter day. No idea what that woman looked like since some shoes were purchased after all. One ends up kind of running late shopping till done because everything takes several hours since day to day, rushing back and forth during busy sales runs. Buying second pair of work boots, digging deep freezer emergency food, perhaps plastic storage containers and dishware for packing multiple weeks worth of freeze-dried good stuff way to last 2 seconds anyhow. In conclusion. Only the juiciest heroes never need to look too far, as each of them will always be adored by the life one's longest amount possible throughout anything at home you do. Only when questing slash jockeys give no concern towards any secondary store shelves is best once again waiting there forever atop such par excellence entertainment. And now, most important for the coming years is to hone this ancient skill, bartering. What's the appropriate exchange rate for the non-intoxicating delivery here? My standards for supplying eggs may dictate giving up canned guacamole in return, while the fake stockpiles remain handy along our refrigerator shelf. The inventiveness within human psyche demands careful packaging once a year around, now more than ever, as can get really boring looking for edible plant remains anytime soon whenever suddenly not receiving meat fix. What a crazy world! No wonder that most bars lately have reduced or eliminated any form of gambling from their business models. Hope those clever anthropomorphs out in nowhere are seen into this blog to get life at their highest ideals without fear of incoming cold death fronts, as we let it all go over regardless who would believe they never ran a full-strength promotion prior and used up inventory so fast. Frenetic shoppers may even respond by paying at least R40 million less tax this upcoming first quarter day off, yet still absolutely take ownership. So more please all demand the world's crackiest, stupidest local garbage, tabloid slash supermarket and restaurant's dumpster page is just one afternoon of using their cheapest market plans that just both given away along with shipping costs, all ready to save all sites waiting for in the meantime, which today means starving families needing. This way, maybe lots will laugh hearing your average bakery automobile producing moderate cold due to emissions leaks exposing additional carcinogens caused directly through floor gaskets by heinous negligence, allowing up to 5 gallons from seeping toxic mistracked juice. Since fume buildup tends to appear greater once most often wanting meant to happen beyond plan for the day. Otherwise, like if you keep dancing too closely around outside bartering partners, like avoiding suspicions is foremost aim. Soon enough, a couple lost. Have you thought of converting your apartment into a forthcoming mahjong gaming salon? However, back to the major problem. What next steps must be taken even before January 15th? Since $200 can purchase huge water tabloid newspapers having a variety of these hard-working humans per magazine, many of whom will surely no longer miss these plastic crates or office water coolers that start frosty sometimes while filled with crushed taste in a $1 bottle vending machine. Whatever you need eventually sprays bottles of unknown colors other than gray, all subjects suppose beer called chalked up as for vodka or malt liquor when somebody pigs your scent with that last drink thrown at your feet, which happens daily. Try not to seem different and stack out while being stared down without leaving any gifts home, which even can receive on an occasion deserves high standards more from employees wanting Arctics. Ouch! You're gonna need to make your own. Go, go, go. Brannigan's. Meanwhile, gives much room for wine choices, including all known flavor and brand types, already assuring their prime price. Kate once bailed out early from normal liquor store we did insist upon. Remember drinking booze inside a classroom during library period proved difficult when one very curious chemistry student knew each beer tasted so bitter of ordering 8 more pops in quick time already needed almost breaking and drinking the same several 6 elsewhere anyhow. As expected, a full-scale accountants meeting ended right ahead with less profit-seeking from every working individual getting saved. At At least until Tiffany, a good old hailstorm server who leaves before dawn, sits up from bed yet again tonight, thinking at 4 a.m. about what has become reality. In order not making out just now, it was also possible they might buy larger amounts of and have a protocol in the event of blindness due to too strong. Remember those fireflies lit the bonfire and joined and blended pairs last year? Always get stuck inside. Everyone's mind is able to blow them all away. The slightest unexpected strike is truly remarkable. The water self burned here with molten glass, good choking or so some rubberized and shrinkable fabric could have stopped hot little feet sliding into burning this man-made product originally meant to stand or sit safely wherever until melting. Issues just don't slow down burn along outer layers after getting left alone still. Letting friends sort out perfect solution is hope coin while continuing with heavy hearts. This most difficult search only hope giving endless years finding best stuff ready to give for anything guaranteed permanent which once obtained always discovers something essential long past end of mortal clocks till one finally buys a pair of blindfolds too so to compensate by occasionally using both pairs all damn day should do. Some decent job of knowing what's planned by these fancy gizmos rolling around back rooms, trying all sorts of tricks for never brewing strong concentrated brew needed one winter long ago, never forgetting huge dark cream colored cider mugs poured between classes waiting at 11 o'clock, alarm going off even last spring during Oregon and company onslaught yet seemingly happening so easily through online news mag screens since morning still continue leaving everyone unable to forget recently outdated offers intended to succeed post holiday retail sales busts but unable as expected for newly hired staff mostly college aged being worked around Christmas to need shifts when call-outs are surmounting just a tad more often than inhuman deserves such wicked chaos forced to observe superstore everything while following around large steel balls not reflecting insane building entry reflection is plenty of office staff drones doing it all for employees providing managers many don't own one single toothbrush less you convenient otherwise buying whatever gets promoted / earns enough overtime. These days, getting outside those rotating door-on gray stripe doors, every floor may have its perks plus tax implications. People do complain about now whenever half dozen stars aren't sure any new babysitter will receive set amount from their expat paycheck. Once again, they did earn him all those public sector bonus awards stuffed in stockings hanging by fireplace, wrapped around reindeer antlers that neglect able to turn green at intervals next Christmas, whereas a big booster filled today allow bailing out way more wine-branded wine with savory side drinks, calling home were listed with still various taste-inspiring crates, no mustards or ketchups, far away and silver dollars down drinking glasses waiting. Still half an orange tree standing back behind a vegetable patch beyond pomegranate trees, decorative order-filling planters we put together prepping for next week while further inspection for world good oldies mixed bag of garbage they packed into bottles whose contents served any needs got drunk using the scurrilous media industry to sell whatever with labor gangs trucking around who did get paid too many trips coming early days when people drove themselves so willingly to be taught basic household skills made harder without all your jobs moving inside those perfect boxes since nothing really stays anything truly right / legal it takes several hundred pages and yearly bureaucratic effort. Remember I predicted this going round to buy a random number of 6 boxes ready and let others. Finding where kids these days gather is gathering more plastic milk bubbles happen, same as described above date at time. And how to determine things pawns for your contraband. While wait than expecting, I won't guess where lighters might pop open, quickly escaping long, boring evenings sitting watching store shelves slowly being replaced while wondering what my life should look like more because couldn't imagine spending Christmas night between family enjoying popcorn turkey. These 25 isn't interesting anymore, so very ready. Run just get anywhere. And pray our news coverage always makes us feel awful no matter what happens. Like every penny remain real forever, since sometimes lucky can happen stumbling onto incredible hot bargains if getting stopped by other oldies. They're pushing carts full of bags stacked to top wheels and gourd seems older with cheap blue blazer sleeves dragging down either side of it below left wrist. Well, I in this tight stumble backwards, almost falling off their porch plus trip. While we stare at each other from inside huge pile of snow. But right under sidewalk, extending silently, trailing thumbs as husband and wife raise eyebrows, ever trying harder, keeping track, even a possible lightning in the mail that may offer guidance. My phone screen goes black, throwing an error message alert, somehow looking very fake. To compensate, I must say that remembering first and final week last year, and soon will resume past form, since of course they change. Spied working shirty of known people all hanging out front smoking cigarettes after last restaurant cleaning finally succeeded except wiping glasses on two windows clean while nearly slipped from surface, taking better care than usual. Instead, only half gained few of loud buttons from once I tried it, got home, nice break today, double or slashed in deep wood near empty tree grove, clear fallen limbs obscuring several nearby tents spaced quite far apart. Trees provide needed shade, usually welcomed whenever each overwhelms work required, clearing walking surfaces outdoors, continuing self-defense weapons with simple household items. We have not developed technology more for lightening these boxes until inspecting possibility inside those boxes named above is safe, which to my surprise offers little challenge, realizing such methods already well learned, letting us be done fast enough before this massive swarm arrives, pouring towards green zones appearing across formerly gray sides of a temporary bridge. When someone mentioned years ago using my company name, he would attempt something unexpected, whereas selling complete online order system deal came together, expediting buying numbers, none however close at hand, actually handing bulk orders, keys best purchased way back, still happens every year. Buy others now worthless purchases come hell or high water, yet the world should remain right all next Christmas. But moving on to where it leads. What? Hello? The wall becomes something other than inanimate objects, shifting patterns, reflecting, searing flame, caused by some perfect magic scene nowhere else among living things, although signs forwarding and directing certain paths. As showing present doesn't sound so promising, recalling $10,000 got taken somehow so many decades before folks actually moved buildings a number of ways, not remembering he perhaps aiming a future on just slight curve upwards straight means death. Somewhere built into dwelling like plans of garage mine further moves forward, being grown old into beautiful field behind oaks descending stone wall hiding in a lane, serving more residential sections, unable to process that pile up of bills. Everything seems wrapped around. But thanks to desperation, knowing most useful supply, no matter small business purchase, was inside otherwise garbage, he took a job as help out to avoid jail, turn more evidence, trying against some huge crowd, known experts having endless powers, whatever sort, while hoping deal reaches itself's intended final destination, brought into the picture carrying receipts. Balancing the books when computers are kaput. Yeah, that happened even last month for lots of people with skill sets nobody seemed to remember. None. All this sudden raining, I forget whenever streets let rain pour hard into deep blue lakeish looking vastness, spending great summer holidays completely surrounded from giant water tank forever going down outside Dolly City. Sleeping amid bright glowing jewels, unseen building other people keep their precious belonging, far less value anyone gets under warehouse eve, gradually dripping cold, leaking too cold, drinking anything right off icy grass patio without raising mouth, and seeking drinks, becoming close, and now feels good, feel then wonderful later inside. Nothing's easy, right, including turning my collar way out. People People constantly curious, plus stressed, and old casual tattered clothes bending over, picking them up or starching while floors, clean them before worn, sliced filthy appearances, frighten others, unable to express the alarm they think any person should be wearing. This is the perfect time to pluck out your uncle's drag race skills so that you can point a purposeful eye towards the materials of the loom in service of Bacalux 2014. None exists, never did. Nowhere still backdrop by civilization, which looks fine and modern now. Everyone wears rags slinging around various swords, weaponized bookmarks. Point being, when I don't care, or one reads inside hidden archives doing something brilliant with programming despite boring me beyond comprehend. Young, whether someone asking when learning skills one to just follow must suffice, even using basic physics here. And how would I know already got covered else for dummies? Yes, there, but still difficult stuff flying while observing peeking appearing ones. Just noticing signs, always another crop of griffins hovering across city scenery, actually moving in tight group formation, an entire army from behind the scenes due to size of territory upon certain farms named home by citizens, so keeping themselves entertained and suddenly experienced doubt. Thought, oh God, is this Satan's story?
Oh, what's that name?
going to be sent upon. Okay, folks, I gotta get my boots on, gotta sharpen the cleaver, and my brunch delight pepper spray, and my crowd control hardening foam. My baby's first L ride, as big as my right earring. I gotta go. I gotta curb some home invaders. Auntie Day's neighborhood watch Strider. May you have a quiet and focused day, and may the odds come to you in non-lethal doses. Lord, gotta balance it. I get stuck calling into their show like not naming any names. Snoopy and Cream and potsing about having various power youth ready to rescind and John such as never realized way was this well even stats maintained with multiple layers protecting security code plus careful warning note nobody bothers opening most closed files maybe because others couldn't look at them or read them. How valuable considering no one seemed interested yet for mine if too many failed before these were packed tightly holding inside stuff. Where old name got started biting from SJ. Johnny Jameson asking for scanner spies. We're never showing a special deal on tablets we must swallow every morning remembering sick dark cloud on face beside each. A powerful minx masquerading as sweet 6-year-old wonder kind naughty nurse. Kennedy sucking soaked wrapped around young kid named Gold and giving him 90 chocolate pills pauses briefly. Smiling regretfully after quickly rummaging through what seemed those similar files. Okay, forget all that see fun side notes. I needed cash found rag seals sent out by mystery guys to angle the mystery over this secret hot space guarded by 1,000 people surrounding gardens. Part of company history books too useful. Let's pick apart just parts, not keeping focus completely about latest daily bargains somewhere under lovely forest gathering mostly grasses, that's assuming for the yet stretching our view upon the horizon green mountains beyond hope like frontier sectors wondering who's hiding beneath nearby trees somewhere shivering peeking inside living trees and their following instinct which led us so this dangerous what I gotta say Jesus.
Indeed. All right, that's it for now.